Whose idea was it to move the spa?
Welcome to our driveway.
Yeah, not long now, girls and boys. This is the premium side.
This is the premium. Oi, look at me. Look at me. Mummy's talking. Okay guys, welcome back to the farm. We are down here just for a normal weekend. It is Saturday morning. I have got the fire going. That's gonna kick it, rip it shortly. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you again how the farm is looking still after a few weeks. We had so many good comments from you guys about how you loved seeing the renovation, you loved seeing things down at the farm, you loved just seeing our normal life outside of traveling and camping. So we're going to continue that in between camping episodes. It's been a few weeks on. The farm is looking good. This is, try and get it out of the light. Loving this blanket, rug still intact. Love this tea light candle. It just makes the farm smell amazing. Our plants are going well. Bill's kindly watering these while we're back in Melbourne, but they're all going really well. That one's shot up really straight. It's a bit hard to tell with this light. Salt lamp's going good, but it's leaking at nights, or it's leaking over time, so I need to get a little tray or pot to put under that. Dining room's looking good. Last weekend my sister and I came down just for the weekend ourselves, and we ended up doing two puzzles. So one is a world map and one is a map of Australia, and unfortunately I'm missing a piece. What else we got going? We've actually got, we didn't show you this in our last episode, but we've actually got our new dishwasher for our new caravan. So while we wait for our new caravan to get built, we're actually using the dishwasher down here. In our last caravan, we actually had the black frame. This time we've actually gone champagne. So we're just changing up the colours a bit. We just want it to stand out because it is a great feature, and everyone should have a dishwasher in their caravan. That's pretty much it in here. I haven't really done anything in the bedrooms yet. I've still got to get some curtains. Yeah, so I haven't really touched that side. We're still not sure what we're going to do with the kitchen. We may spray the bench top, we might leave it. Not sure. But anyway, the dining room and the lounge is perfect. So we'll head outside, see what the boys are doing. I think they're fixing the spa because the spa's leaking a bit ever since we moved it from the water tower area to near the decking. So who's that? Who's that? What are you doing? You going in or out? In or out? Out? Hello, Moosey. He's got the 75-year-old apprentice working.
Morning, Laura.
Again. Morning, Bill. Where is he?
He haven't moved.
There he is.
I'm bloody fighting a losing battle here. Whose idea was it to move the spa?
Shall we answer that question?
Well, if it's a good idea, I'd usually say it was me, but I don't know if it's a good idea.
Actually, it was my idea.
Oh, well done, King. Don't listen to this 75-year-old apprentice.
Is the middle one reach?
Yeah, they all reach, but I don't know if this one's going to reach. We're just going to check it.
Well, I don't see why it won't.
It's over there.
So to give you an idea of what's going on, the spa is leaking. So it acts as, it's like a wine barrel. You've got to fill it up with water, let it drain out, but it's leaking a lot. So being down here, we can't afford to lose a lot of water. So I've got to fix it.
It's got more leaks than the Titanic.
Plan is to work to about 3 o'clock and then crack a beer.
Very funny.
Nah, we're just going to tighten it up as much as we can. Keep filling it. Let it leak. Tighten it up more. And eventually it'll stop leaking. The good thing is the base doesn't leak, so that's still holding water.
Yeah. So by that he means this base is not leaking out the bottom or out the sides.
Yeah.
So it's leaking somewhere.
Out of the groove.
Mm.
Anyway, we'll be right. I've got to get some more washers, Dad.
Sweetheart. Good morning. What day is it? Is it Mother's Day? Is it Mother's Day with my girls? Yes?
Anyway, we've got a big job today. What are we doing, darling?
Well, you need to come out here. I can't hear you over there. Back it up. Back it up. Alright folks, welcome to our driveway. We're going to do a bit of work to this. Troy's had plans for a very long time to put some spotlights up against some of these big trees. So he's already run the power out, so I'll leave that for him to do, but that will look very nice. Telling them about your spotlights idea. That's your idea, by the way.
Oh, they come up with one. They need to steal one off someone.
About having spotlights. How many are you going to have?
Just on the big trees, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe every second tree.
Yeah.
Just to give the driveway a bit more of a aesthetic look, and also just to bring some light down here as well.
White or green?
I don't know. Maybe green.
Green? Look nice. A bit like the Japanese mountain retreat.
Yeah. Alright, there you go. That's one caravan site ready. So the idea is, and a few people have actually mentioned this on some of our comments, that they can smell a Hipcamp coming along. So that's what we're doing.
It wasn't our intention, to be honest. We have the land in Ceduna, and that's easier to turn into a Hipcamp because obviously we've got a lot of trees, and you know, we've got our home here at the farm. So to turn this into a Hipcamp wasn't a decision we made overnight, or because our followers want it to be.
Yeah. But it sort of makes sense because it is beautiful down here, especially with the dam, and at night it's very peaceful. So if we can share this with everyone, then we're happy to do so.
Yeah, and the benefit that we've got is Wilson's Prom's just down the road, and you're not allowed dogs or fires there. So if you want more of a camping retreat with less people, less tourists, then you can come here, bring your dogs, have a fire.
Yeah, exactly. There's going to be we'll obviously start off small, and we'll see how it goes.
And then we've got to be mindful that King Billy lives here, so we don't want to impose on him either. So we're currently trying to nut out a few sites around the dam because it is a beautiful position, and this is where Troy and I like to come out for a little alone time.
Peaceful.
He brings me out to see the moon most Saturday nights. But last night we saw the aurora, the southern lights light up South Gippsland, so that was amazing.
The other benefit about here is you'll get the sunrise as well. So
yeah, you do, and you got this beautiful midday sun coming through. So we'll take you down to the dam. Come for a walk, sweetheart. He likes being on his toys, but sometimes
I do.
you just got to get out and have a look. Now, as I said, Troy's already run power down here for the dam to put a fountain in, but also to put the spotlights up. So we need to be mindful that we don't intrude on that.
I've got to dig this out and fix up the dam a bit. We're going to have a pond up the top here with a river running into the dam. I've got the bridge over there. So yeah, it just needs flattening out. These trees are just from seedlings that have fallen from other trees and just grown over years. We'll keep all the really large trees.
Yeah,
but
we'll keep these big ones.
just these small little, they're almost like just weeds, if anything. Anyway, so we'll get rid of those and just clean the whole place up. And so I'm thinking maybe 3 sites. Laura just wants 2.
I just want one down there, one here, and possibly we can drive through here around the dam and have a nice site over there. So if we still want to have 3 done, we can space it out a bit.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's really...
It's not for a money making exercise. Like you don't get a lot from Hipcamps anyway, but it's more just to grow our brand and just to be out there. And like Laura said, this is what we want to do in Ceduna.
Yeah.
We have a lot of land there, and that's beautiful on the water. So that's the gateway to the Nullarbor that everyone loves to get to.
That's it. And we experienced in March that it was completely sold out at all 4 caravan parks. So
yeah,
they need Hipcamps.
They do.
As much as they don't want them there.
Yeah.
But anyway, we will clear this up and we'll just see how the space is looking. Obviously, I'm mindful that we are having a bigger caravan, and if we can't get our caravan in, then
it's going to be caravan proof.
Yeah. So Troy's even thinking gravel sites and stuff.
Yeah.
But, you know, that all costs money.
Yep.
So.
But anyway, let us know in the comments if it's a good idea, if you'd like to come and stay down here, or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go home,
Exciting
back to Melbourne.
times ahead.
And my darling's gonna just whip all this up for us, aren't you, darling?
I am, and I've got sheep to shear tomorrow, so that's a big day.
Yeah.
Big day. All right, I'm going to get into it.
Yep.
Kick it, rip it.
Climb over this mound.
Yeah, that'll be all flattened off, don't worry. There's a bit to happen.
There is a bit to happen.
But you got to start somewhere.
You do. Boozy! You got a stick! You got a stick, Moose! That's a good girl. You go show Dad.
I'll jump on Dad. And you just hear him yell out, "Get down!" That's what happens. You go from one job to another.
I know. What are you doing, Coos? Sitting on the spar cover.
Alright, got the shearer coming. Just don't know whether he knows where he's going. So he's been here before, but they always get a bit lost. Anyway, we put the sheep in the pen last night, just with some water and stuff, so they'll be nice and dry to get sheared today. The dam's coming along well. Just trying to flatten a lot of this stuff out. This will be a site here. I had to run some of that water pipe into the ground as well, so that's out of the way. What that basically is the overflow from our tanks, and then when we get too much rain, we pump it straight into the dam. And then if that gets too full, then it gets pumped out into the street. So yeah, I'll take you out to where these sheep are. They'll be hanging to get sheared. Yeah, not long now, girls and boys. Alright, I better go and find this bloke. Should have been here by now. There you go. Just the next one. Yeah.
Where we're going to put the wall, probably over there. I mean, just we'll leave it inside here.
It's right over there, yeah. You want me to grab the rings out of your car, or you? I've got a couple of really ripe tomatoes and the chooks go crazy for them. There you go, girls. Don't come bolting out. Actually, you probably can. Alright, calm the farm. Take it easy. There you go, one lucky. Oh, he doesn't want it. Come on. I'm more happy to be outside, pecking away. Come on, come out. I can't leave it open as well, because what happens is Buster goes into the pen and he goes and eats all the eggs. Little mongrel. Yeah, so I was fortunate to get this guy out. He's a really good shearer. So they've been wormed, they've been nutted, their tails get ringed, and within a good probably 2 months, then I'll look at putting them on the kitchen table. Not all of them, but especially some of those young rams, because you can't have too many rams in your paddock. It's just a nightmare. So that's why they're getting denutted, and it'll lose all their toughness in the meat. So, and it's hard enough having 2 rams. Like, they're just going at it. I'm surprised they didn't knock themselves out earlier on, because they're just constantly bashing each other up. But that's good, they're happy. They're in this other paddock now, and it's got plenty of grass in there for them, so it's all systems go. I'm just about to get back on the excavator and try to do this this river. So go and check that out. I'll show you what I've done over there. Fixed the spar too. So that's only got a very slow leak in it, and over time that'll just vanish and go away. Alright, kick and rip it. Alright, so the little pond's going up the top there, and it's going to be a river down to here. But have a look at the little waterfall. This is pretty cool. Have a look at this. That is all systems go. I'm pretty happy with that. It's just the sound of running water, and what it does, it regenerates the dam, and it'll keep it a lot cleaner just to have that water regurgitating. I'm not going to keep the pump on like 24/7, but when we're down here, I'll just have it on, and then we've got, once the dam's full, it overflows into the back area here. I might tidy up the pump and put a cover over it just to clean it up a little bit, but that's that. Mission done, mission accomplished. That's the whole reason why I needed power out here, and that's just a little pump. It won't use much power. All right, but this is the big one. So I'm going to get lots of river rock and put it down here, and it's going to be beautiful flowing into the dam, and up the top we'll have, I'll dig this out a bit further, and I've got some pond liner, and I'm going to put all that down and make that into a nice big pond, and then we'll put fish in the dam as well, and that also keeps the dam nice and clean. I'm not going to have cattle in this paddock anymore. Obviously, you know, we'll have our Hipcamp set up with a couple of vans over here. It'll be quite tranquil, nice sunset. In winter it sort of sets over here, and then you've got a nice sunrise over here. So yeah, that's where we're at. Unfortunately, Laura's at work, So that would have been nice to have her down here. But I'll head back to Melbourne probably tomorrow. We're getting ready for our camping series, so look forward to that one. Yeah, I think this will work well. Probably didn't really need the liner because it is clay-based dirt, but it's just going to help with retaining the water in the dam, especially through summer. Oh, this is going to be awesome. So the idea is we pump the water up to the top and it runs back down. What do you reckon, Buster boy? Buster, what you doing? Come on. Come on. Help us with the sheep. No cattle anymore, is there? No more cattle. Alright, it's all happening. Coming together quite nicely actually. I've run a new hose all the way from the waterfall, just down here, all the way up to here, and it's filling up the pond. And then the idea is, once this water gets to a certain height, it'll flow down back into the dam. That's in theory. It should be right. If I have to dig a little bit more out of there, I will, and to give it a bit more flow. But we don't want heaps of water pumping up here. That's just a nice trickle. And then what we'll do is we'll landscape around it, put some nice native plants and stuff around it, and then yeah, it'd be quite nice. Might even have a hammock up here and you'll be able to just kick back like a king. So I've just been excavating all this, but this is how it's all operating. Once again, just got some pipe that was lying around the farm in the shed, rather than buying more stuff. Not even sure what that was from, but I've got to fix the bridge. I have to put a liner in this pond, and then once again we'll put some natives around there. It's going to look really good, but it already feels like tranquil already, just this nice waterfall. So there you have it. Time for a beer. Might even have a spa. Oh, there you go. That's one I prepared earlier. Happy days.
We've got our scientist in there at the moment, Clayton.
Yep. Oh, I should have brought a lab coat for him, really.
He's authorised to be in there in the shorts.
Yep. Oh, wow.
So you can see all the plates, like the coppery stuff in there.
I've got my scientific tool. Guess I don't even need it.
It's not hot at all.
Interesting, huh?
It's expanded though, as it's... So that'll be interesting. The boys will keep an eye on that one. It's going to go on the trailers. It's got all the cells inside there. It's showing voltage. And we're going to drop it from 140 feet. Should hit about 150 kilometres an hour. and we'll see what kind of bang it makes.
3, 2. Hey guys, we're back. We're at home after our trip to Bali. Done a couple of short trips around. Don't worry about that noise in the background. That's our dishwasher that's going to go into our new van. We've got a lot of new things happening, and we just wanted to say thanks for all your support and watching our videos and even the Bali episodes. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but we just wanted to showcase a little bit of a relaxing holiday. So thanks for tuning in to all of that.
That's it.
Yeah, it's quite chilly here in Melbourne, and today's a bit of a lazy day.
Melbourne? We're not in Melbourne.
Victoria, I mean.
It's quite chilly at the farm.
Yeah. So I meant Victoria. So
okay.
We're getting into winter.
Yes.
And we're bunkering down just down at the farm here, and we've got a lot of different ideas that we're thinking of pursuing down here for the farm, and we want to take you guys along on the journey, so to speak.
Yesterday, Troy and our friend Andy, they were hard at it, working around the dam, trying to build out some sites, some caravan sites.
We've run some power out towards the dam. We've built a little creek, and that's pretty cool. We'll go and show you guys shortly. But we wanted to make it a bit of like an intimate sort of hip camp, so not overcrowded. So you've got plenty of space to yourselves. So we're just a stone throw away from Wilson's Promontory, and some beautiful beaches around this area as well. And there's a couple of other great spots to fish and all that sort of stuff. But also down the track, we're looking at doing it at Sejuna as well. So that's our grand plans.
And we want to give you guys the farm experience. So if you're interested in seeing our property and coming and staying here, let us know, and you guys might be able to help us design it, or let us know what we need to have on a hip camp. This is all new to us. We've actually never stayed at a hip camp, so
yeah. We've seen a lot on YouTube, and we think they're a fantastic idea. As long as they're affordable, and like we said, you've got your own space. You're
self-contained.
You're not crammed in there.
Yeah.
So if you've got any ideas or thoughts or comments, let us know.
In the meantime, we also have the wedding going. So Troy's been helping me with some decorations behind the scenes. When we get back to Melbourne, we'll show you what we've been doing for the table settings. Yeah,
that's just around the corner, so it's creeping up very quickly.
That's right, and I should be getting delivery of some of our stationery for the wedding, so I'm keen to show you guys that. And also, I got the call yesterday that my dress has turned up, so it's almost dress fitting time. So there's lots happening with the wedding, the hip camp, and also building our caravan. So we've had a few questions of people asking us, when's the build coming, what's happening with that. We're putting these little episodes in between. Well, we still haven't signed off. So we're signing off apparently mid next week, fingers crossed. And we did make quite a few changes to the plans, and that's why it's taken so long. So it's taken all of May to design this and get it ready for final sign off. Yeah,
there's a lot involved with that. There's a lot of different new products going into the van that you will showcase that when we do the van build. But obviously, they need to make sure everything's going to fit, and the R&D's done on it properly and all that sort of stuff. So there's a bit involved there. Fingers crossed we'll be signing final sign off, and the chassis will be ordered and built. So they're telling us that it takes 5 weeks for the chassis to come in. So say we sign at the end of this month, then all of June we'll be waiting for the chassis, and then hopefully that arrives in early July, and then probably a 5 to 6 week build. So fingers crossed we've got it sometime in August, hopefully for Troy's birthday, and we can go away and celebrate. That would be a good shakedown trip for sure. Yeah, that'd be really good. So I'll be over there in the factory once that comes in, and I'll be doing a lot of the filming. I'm going to go to some of the manufacturers' factories as well, and do some filming on some suspension and maybe some battery systems and stuff like that. But it's been great. We've been able to get a lot of stuff done down at the farm, which we're going to take you out right now and show you some of these caravan ideas, sites that we've got for our hip camp. So
Let's go.
let's do it. Gumboots on.
You coming? Stay. Sit. Good girl. It's a good girl. There you are, Moosey. You're a bit late. You're a bit late to the party.
On the favourite toy. Nah, I'm just making like a bit of a drive-through site. It's coming up quite well, and then what I'll do is I'll gravel it. So you go around the roundabout, come back through here, drive in. Swing around. And here's your site.
Perfect, Al.
Nice little fireplace. So yeah, it's coming along nicely. King Billy's on the lawnmower.
Yep.
I've got to trim a couple of branches and then this will be ready for gravel.
Beautiful.
How good is this going to look? Come around here.
Yeah.
So this is another site. Basically, you come in here, reverse back in. This is a powered site. This is the premium site.
This is the premium.
If I was going to camp here, this is where I'd want to camp, right here. The sun sets over those mountains at the back there. It's just beautiful. This will all be full. Just, there's the serenity.
The idea is you drive around through those trees, reverse back here, fire pit, view of the dam, view of the farm, sunset, sunrise over there. Alright, this is nice. Good job, sweetheart. You and Andy did very well.
Yeah, it makes life a lot easier when you've got someone to help you.
Yeah.